19 February 2024. Morning Murli Om Shanti Bab Dada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, I am beyond sound. I have come to take you children beyond sound. It is now the stage of retirement for all of you. You now have to go home beyond sound. Question: whom would you call a good effort making student? What are the main signs? A good effort making student is one who knows how to talk to himself and how to study subtly. Effort making students would continually check themselves. Do I have any devilish nature in me? To what extent have I imbibed divine virtues? Do I have any criminal thoughts? They would keep their register to see to what extent they constantly have the vision of brotherhood. The Father has come to purify you. We have to go to the pure world once again. You should internally churn this ocean of knowledge. You understand that you will willingly shed those bodies, return home, and then go back into the new world in new pure relationships. Very few have this awareness. Those who do something now in the name of God will become multimillionaires in the new world. We are making preparations to leave this dirty old world and those old bodies. You should remain ready to such an extent that you don't remember anyone else at the end. No one can receive eternal liberation. Your parts of 84 births have ended. You have become impure. You now have to consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father. Imbibe divine virtues. The Father explains, children, continue to check yourselves. Do I have a devilish nature? Your nature should be divine. You have to go higher than the relationship of brother and sister. There has to be just the spiritual vision of brotherhood. It is for becoming pure that you have to make effort. You children have to make very good pictures and slogans. The Father is giving you Srimad to make impure ones pure. It is now the time of settlement for everyone. I enable you to settle your karmic accounts and I take you back home. You should eat whatever you receive from the yagya and consider that to be very tasty. Your taste buds must not pull you. The drama is so wonderful. It is now the stage of retirement for all young and old. We have to remember the Father. Nothing else should be remembered. Only when you have such a stage can you attain a high status. The first enemy is body consciousness, then lust, then anger. You children should be very happy that you will go to heaven and become small children again. This is an unlimited drama. That which is predestined is taking place again. At this time, all the people in the world are worshippers. Where there are worshippers, there cannot be a single person who is worthy of worship. The worthy of worship ones exist in the golden and silver ages. In the iron age, there are worshippers. Only the deities are worthy of worship. Human beings are worshippers. The Father explains the main thing. If you want to become pure, constantly remember me alone. Essence for Dharana. First point. Keep a register of how you study. Look at your chart to see to what extent do I have the vision of brotherhood. Has my nature become divine? Dharana second point. Control your appetite, that is taste and food. It should remain in your intellects that you are becoming deities and that you therefore have to pay a lot of attention to your food and drink. Your taste buds should not cause mischief. You have to follow the mother and father. Blessing, may you be a special soul and claim all rights by recognizing the Father with the power of discernment. May you be a special soul and claim all rights by recognizing the Father with the power of discernment. Bab Dada sees the speciality of every child, even though you may not have become perfect and are effort makers. There is not a single child who does not have even one speciality. That means everyone have one or the other speciality, although they have not perfect. The foremost speciality of each of you is that you are in the list of the handful out of multi-millions. To recognize the Father and say, My Baba, and claim all rights is the speciality of an intellect that has the power of discernment. This elevated power has made you into a special soul. Slogan: The pen with which you can draw your line of elevated fortune is your elevated activity. Therefore, create as much fortune as you want. The pen with which you can draw your line of elevated fortune is your elevated activity. Therefore, create as much fortune as you want.